In this video, I'm going to show you how you can begin to easily connect the various pentatonic patterns that you know. So if you have at least 2 pentatonic scale patterns memorized, maybe you've got the first one, the box pattern there, and then the next one up, which would be your major pentatonic scale. If you've got those 2 memorized, then you can start moving a little bit more horizontally along the fretboard because when we learn these scales, we tend to just move up and down, and we want to be able to move more horizontally, maybe something like this, or whatever. So the way to do that is not to memorize that. It's too much, so you want to keep things simple and manageable so that you can have some success and then build from there. So the first thing that I would suggest you do is take the first 2 strings of the pentatonic scale, so the low strings, and just go up the scale like you normally would. And then from this note, so we're going to play 5-8 on the 6th string, and then 5-7 on the 5th string. And from 7, we're going to shift up, we're just going to slide into the next scale pattern. So we play 5-8, 5-7, and then we slide up to 10. And that puts you up into the major pentatonic scale. So we do this, and you might do this 10 times, 20 times, as many times as you need to feel comfortable with it. Then we're going to start again on the 5th string this time, and we're going to play up 2 strings there. And then we're going to slide up again into the next pattern. So we play 5-7 on the 5th string, then 5-7 on the 4th string, and then we slide up to the 10th fret. And we do that, maybe we do that 10 or 20,000 times, as long as it takes to get it down. And then we do the same thing with all the pairs of strings as many times as we need to. So it might take you a couple days, it might take you a couple weeks, just depends on how much you practice. Keep it slow and focus on just being accurate when you do that slide going up. Make sure you're landing on the right fret. We could also do the same thing working our way down the scale. So if we start up here, we would start on the highest note in that first box pattern. So we play 8, 5, 8, 5, and then we could go 8, 10. So it's a slightly different than what we were doing before, which is kind of a good thing because it's a different perspective of how to see and play these scales. And then we could do that same pattern. And you could just also make up other patterns, other ways of doing this. But essentially what we're doing is we're starting in one scale and then just playing one note in the next pattern up the fretboard. So that's a simple way that you can start to connect those patterns. Let me know what you think in the comments.